Chosen one, hear this clearly. The moment after the goodbye is often the most dangerous moment of all. Not because something outside of you is attacking, but because the mind begins to romanticize what the spirit was delivered from. The heart starts remembering only the smiles and forgetting the sleepless nights. You remember the good moments and ignore the patterns that slowly drained your soul. This is why many people return to broken places, not because those places changed, but because pain edits memory. Loneliness can make captivity look like comfort. Silence can make chaos look exciting. Delay can make the wrong door seem better than waiting for the right one. But you, chosen one, must not go backward. You did not survive that ending just to rebuild the prison. You did not cry those tears just to volunteer for more. You did not ask God for freedom only to run back to chains because they feel familiar. Stand firm now. The same God who carried you through the loss will carry you through the rebuilding. The same God who closed the chapter will author the next one. The same hand that removed what harmed you will place what heals you in due time. You must trust timing. Many chosen ones suffer because they want immediate replacement. The relationship ends, so they rush to fill the void. The job closes, so they panic and grab anything. The friendship fades, so they lower standards just to avoid emptiness. But emptiness is not always a curse. Sometimes emptiness is sacred space. An empty room can be renovated. A full room with junk cannot. God sometimes clears your life so something greater can fit. But if you keep stuffing old habits, desperate decisions, and counterfeit connections back into the space, how can the new arrive? Chosen one, learn to honor the gap season. The gap between what ended and what begins is where identity is rebuilt. It is where discernment sharpens. It is where confidence returns. It is where self-love stops being a slogan and becomes a standard. Do not rush through the gap, grow through it. This season may feel quiet, but quiet seasons create loud destinies. Seeds grow underground in silence before they break the surface. Foundations are laid beneath the visible level before towers rise high. Hidden preparation always comes before public manifestation. So if life feels slower right now, do not mistake stillness for stagnation. God may be doing invisible work that will produce visible reward. Chosen one, there are people watching your life who do not understand why you became distant. They do not understand why you stopped over-explaining. They do not understand why you no longer tolerate disrespect with a smile. They do not understand why access to you changed. Let them misunderstand. You are not required to shrink your healing so others remain comfortable. You are not required to reopen wounds to prove kindness. You are not required to give unlimited access to those who mishandled limited opportunities. Growth often offends people who benefited from your lack of boundaries. When you were always available, they called you loving. When you became selective, they called you selfish. When you were exhausted but useful, they praised you. When you became healthy and unavailable for manipulation, they criticized you. Do not be confused by this. Some people celebrate your sacrifice but resent your standards. Chosen one, you must choose your future over their opinion. You must choose peace over performance. You must choose alignment over approval. This goodbye was necessary because you were becoming someone greater than the role they assigned to you. They wanted the old version, the one who apologized for existing, who doubted their intuition, who settled for scraps, who feared being alone. But that version has expired. Now there is a new presence on your life. You walk differently. You think differently. You pray differently. You see differently. And because of that, old doors may never open the same way. Again, good. Some doors were never meant to reopen. Chosen one, understand this mystery. Every ending reveals who you truly are. When support disappears, you discover your strength. When applause fades, you discover your motives. When companionship leaves, you discover your relationship with yourself. When distractions vanish, you discover your purpose. The goodbye uncovered hidden things. It exposed insecurities that needed healing. It exposed patterns that needed breaking. It exposed fears that needed confronting. It exposed gifts that had been neglected. What you thought was loss was revelation. And now that you can see, do not pretend blindness again. Do not ignore red flags because you miss company. Do not betray your standards because you miss attention. Do not abandon your calling because comfort is tempting. Chosen one, many are called, but few are willing to release what no longer fits. Many pray for elevation while clutching baggage. Many ask for abundance while feeding scarcity mindsets. Many seek soul peace while entertaining soul chaos. But you are being trained differently. You are learning to release quickly. You are learning to trust divine subtraction. You are learning that no blessing can be lost by obedience. If God removed it, it was not essential to your destiny. If it was delayed, timing matters. If it returned changed and healthy, discernment will reveal it. But if it remains gone, let it stay where providence placed it in the past. Chosen one, there is also another reason the goodbye was necessary. Your voice was trapped. Around certain people, you became smaller. Around certain systems, you became silent. Around certain energies, you became a version of yourself built for survival, not expression. But separation restores voice. Now you can speak freely. Now you can create boldly. Now you can pursue without ridicule. Now you can rest without tension. Now you can hear your own thoughts again. Never underestimate what peace can produce. A calm mind can build what a chaotic mind only dreams about. A rested spirit can attract what a desperate spirit chases. A healed heart can recognize what a wounded heart rejects. That is why your peace is priceless now. Protect it. Protect it from gossip. Protect it from draining conversations. Protect it from nostalgia that lies. Protect it from guilt manipulation. Protect it from people who only return when they sense your glow rising. Not everyone who comes back is sent back. Some return only because they lost access to your energy. Discernment. Chosen one. Discernment. Ask yourself, do they miss me, or do they miss what I provided? Do they honor me, or do they need me? Are they changed, or are they temporarily uncomfortable? Your future requires sharper questions. Chosen one, heaven is not asking you to become bitter. It is asking you to become wise. There is a difference. Bitterness closes the heart. Wisdom guards the gate. Bitterness punishes new people for old pain. Wisdom simply checks fruit before granting trust. Be wise now. Love again when it is right. Trust again when it is earned. Give again when it is healthy. But never return to being careless with your soul. This goodbye taught you value. You learned that your presence matters. You learned that energy transfer is real. You learned that peace can be stolen slowly. You learned that some people only understand your worth after losing access. And most importantly, you learned that you can survive endings you once feared. That lesson alone is power. Because once a chosen one realizes they can survive loss, fear loses control. You stop settling because you know loneliness will not kill you. You stop begging because rejection will not destroy you. You stop panicking because delays will not define you. You become free. And free people are dangerous to every system built on fear. Chosen one, the next chapter may begin quietly. Do not despise small beginnings. Great rivers start as streams. Mighty trees begin as seeds. Empires begin as ideas. Miracles often arrive without announcement. Your next opportunity may seem simple at first. Your next connection may feel calm instead of dramatic. Your next assignment may start small before it scales large. Do not reject healthy things because chaos once felt exciting. The enemy trains many people to associate confusion with passion and instability with love. But what is for you may feel steady, respectful, clear, and peaceful. Learn to receive what does not wound you. Chosen one, I speak this over your path now. May every necessary goodbye become a gateway. May every closed door redirect you. May every betrayal sharpen wisdom. May every lonely season deepen purpose. May every tear water the ground of future joy. And may you never again call yourself abandoned when God is simply repositioning you. The story is not over because someone exited. The chapter is not finished because something failed. The dream is not dead because timing changed. In fact, some stories only truly begin after the wrong characters leave. Some journeys only accelerate after excess weight drops. Some destinies only awaken after comfort collapses. So lift your head, chosen one. Walk with dignity through what ended. Walk with gratitude for what it taught. Walk with expectation for what is coming. Walk with confidence because heaven does not subtract without intention. God has spoken. This goodbye was necessary. Necessary to free your hands. Necessary to clear your sight. necessary to restore your worth, necessary to awaken your courage, necessary to make room for blessings that no longer require suffering as the price of entry. And now, chosen one, go forward, not half-healed, not looking backward every hour, not begging for echoes, but renewed, wiser, stronger, and ready. Because what is meant for you is already moving. What is aligned for you is already forming. What God kept for you cannot be stolen by what left you. So bless the goodbye and prepare for the arrival.